Welcome back to Blackpool. Conor Treacy, Liam White. Race of 7, match clock 50 minutes. I'm Tony Holgate. It's a pleasure to have the one and the only Jimmy Croxton join me for this tea time treat.
Yeah, there can't be two of me. You don't want two of me, Tom.
That is very, very true. Anyway, it's Danger Mouse, Liam White at the table. He's not been very well this week.
I've known him since he was very young, and he's never been particularly well, Tom, I'll be honest.
I think there's one or two players who've had a little bout of allergy.
Yeah, it seems to look a little bit better today. I've been speaking to him, and he seems to be doing a bit better today. Obviously, I have my Danger Mouse wristwatch on for this match, of course, but
We're just going to dink this down the rail. Liam. Well, I don't know how that stayed out.
yeah. You would have liked to see that one drop in. For a definite 1-0 lead. Gives Conor a small chance. Not easy though, Tone, these.
No, but he's left him next to his two most awkward reds, which is the 1 plus point for Conor. Conor Treacy, of course, trying to get himself back on track after the previous event when he was playing Jez Graham, leading 5-1, and Jez came back and beat him 7-5.
Yeah, I'm surprised Conor didn't go on to win that event as he beat the favourite first match. If I do say so myself.
Yeah. I think he's got to play the cut plant into the middle. Played the shot very well.
Yeah, he's took these out nice so far. Always good to start your campaign in a match with a nice finish. And 3 simple shots really to take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, no problems here for Conor. And Liam White's going to be left to rue the hung yellow over that corner bag. That's a better break. And just look at the split.
Yeah, very nearly found the in off, but didn't, and that's the main thing. And choice really of suit. Yellow is certainly the easier opening ball. Oh, he's close to the in off here. Oof. He had to pull up. He was dangerously close to going off. That would have been a very poor shot.
Yeah, his heart was in his mouth there. Still, he's back in A1 position now. Nice little angle on the yellow at the bottom of the table. Really, you can't find any reason why he shouldn't get this finish.
Not the best shot there from Conor. Left himself under the rail. Think he might have to reroute here.
Yeah, I think he's going to have to go up the top now. Bit careless there from Treacy. He just dropped this one in, slide behind the reds. Well, to be fair, he didn't want to be stuck to the rail. He's not in great position once again.
No. I think, can he dig in and hold it against the red? Or is he going to have to come around the angles? Either way, he's put himself under unnecessary pressure here. Oh, he's had a bit of a touch. Oh, he's had a right touch. Held his hands up. He knows he's had
very
a touch
fortunate,
there.
yes, indeed.
Oh. But they don't remember how. They remember who, Tone, and you'll take all the luck you can get.
Well, down goes the black and a 2-0 lead now for Conor Treacy.
I'm really sort of keen and eager to sort of see these new tables when they are ready, and it's exciting times. But bounce outs is one of them things that I think
very cruel.
Shouldn't really be happening nowadays. So great break from Liam. Yeah, and he's found a ball. Conor was just about to get out of his seat, but one's dropped in. Liam will be happy to see that drop in. And well, I'll have you a fiver that he takes yellows here, Tone.
We're back with these fivers again, aren't we? Yeah. Yeah, I think it's not much of a bet, that.
And Billy being left-handed, you see, he's got to play an awkward little shot, and he's actually played it lovely, you know. Well, again, a little bit of fortune, but he's perfect. He hasn't played the best shot there, though.
No, you want to get the cue ball a bit further forward. He's going to have to come down now and get rid of these two balls at the bottom. He's let his cue go on that one.
Liam.
That was like a D-cell and jab, wasn't it? All in one.
Has he got just enough angle just to pinch a little bit out of this? No, he hasn't, because he's topping this. So, just got to concentrate on the pot here. Important that he gets this, because it's not like the balls are in an awkward position for Conor. He's got to come twice across here, I think, for me. That's a great shot. It's a great shot. Yeah, lovely shot, Liam. Come on now.
Very, very well played indeed, considering the shot he played a couple of about 30 seconds ago, and he's dug himself back out the hole.
Oh, he's missed it. Oh, Liam. You just can't help but feel that, you know, when you sort of get them second chances, if you like, you've got to capitalise. And again, he sort of seemed to decel on that a little bit. And barring a miracle, that will be 3-0 to Conor Treacy.
It's almost as if Conor's spoilt for choice. Played a little bit of a loose shot, the last one there. It looked ridiculously easy, but it's where he came and the lander wasn't ideal for his last shot. And he just took his time, got himself back into the correct position. I think he just roll this into the centre pocket now. All these three reds should go into the two centres. And obviously the black sat right over the pocket, just waiting to be tapped in. And it's looking like 3-0 to Conor Treacy. And Liam has not quite turned up yet.
No, he's had chances and not taken them. Oh,
Well, that was a bit of a stinker to land there.
wow. Bit of nip and tuck coming up.
Yeah, no player wants to leave the other player on a ball in both colours. They all go, so reds or yellows will do for one of these two guys.
Okay, half a chance, Liam.
And red down into this bottom right-hand corner. You can kill the white up there as well and stay on the red that's awkward, that's sat on that yellow. This is half a chance, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's a nice opening shot as well.
last ball to black is going to be the key.
Doesn't want to be that side. He's going to be leaving the double here, I think.
I think so, yep. There's no value in trying to scream this around the table. The cue ball to try and get behind it for a ball down the rail. It's just going to be pot this, drag the cue ball back up and play the double in the middle.
Oh, what has he played there? He's not even left himself on it. Seems to be stunning everything rather than screw. I mean, he needs to screw back there 4 or 5 inches for me.
I think you can sneak through, you know.
Just got it, yeah.
And there you see the double black from Liam.
Yeah, nice double. I didn't think he'd left himself on it there.
And both of these players like to get that cue ball up towards that top left-hand corner, don't they?
Yeah, both seem to be landing in very similar spots, yeah.
Well, this is his most awkward ball, this yellow into the centre. Wants to drop it in. Did wait. Oh.
Yeah, just not quite at the races at the moment, is he?
Untidy. What's he left for Conor?
Extension call.
A decent little shot there from Conor. All 4 of his reds now positioned on all 4 sides of the table. Well, I did wonder if he was going to leave that red till last and just use it to get on. He decided he wanted to move it, but all he's done is bump Liam White's yellow in front of his own red in the top left-hand corner. So he's created himself a problem when there wasn't one there.
He's played this really well. Really well. No, he hasn't. Seems to have pulled up that. I thought he did that perfect. Well, I'd rather him than me now, that's for sure.
This is a big shot. Is achievable. Red into his bottom right hand corner. Pump it. Screw a left hand side and come into the side rail where his hand is and bump that yellow out of the way. This will be shot of the weekend.
Yeah. And Liam now with a great opportunity to put his balls in a position where he can pull the trigger and not leave Conor anything.
Extension call.
Probably just contemplating whether he should be going for them or whether he's just going to run safe and give himself a slightly better opportunity next visit.
Well, I think that's made his mind up now. He's going to play this yellow off the red. It's next to the yellow. Try and pot it into the corner and bumping the other one out. He's sitting very thick there.
Yeah, not a good shot. I don't think I'd have been going for them. I think I'd have left it for maybe Conor to try and, you know, do something or create something, especially where that red was. It was tied up. Conor would have to create something even if he got a chance. So Liam's almost handed it to him on a plate here.
Conor Treacy will take that. He's got a little angle. He can bring the cue ball down onto the bottom rail and back up and black into the other middle. He'll get his 3 frame cushion back. And this way the scenic route. Nicely played. And down goes the black ball. Conor Treacy. Well, Matt Ward is happy with that. So he presents Conor Treacy with a cue ball, who is going to break us off in frame 6. Once again sailing towards that same corner pocket, Jimmy.
Yeah. And if he's left that little plant on yellows, these are okay. If he hasn't, I think they're a little bit more awkward than what I originally thought.
Extension call. Red ball's in play.
Yeah, he's just not quite with it at the moment, is he, Liam? Just not quite firing.
No, he looks more like he's at about 65% rather than the 100 that's required. Conor now attempting the up and down into that plant. Well, he's put it right over the pocket. I wonder if Liam could play the loss of turn here, play that red along the bottom rail and screw the cue ball back into the yellow that's over the pocket by the black ball.
He can, but where's the advantage? Because Conor's just going to play the same shot back. It's about the only thing he's got on, but he's going to leave Conor. I mean, if Conor just dinks into this. Matt will be eagle-eyed for this one. Oh, hello.
Yeah, it wasn't such a bad shot that Liam played.
That's not the best shot from Conor, I must say. It was a little bit snatchy, a little bit panicky.
Yeah, a horrible little shot that when you're very close to it.
They're not very nice.
That was wild, to say the least.
Get the plant.
Yeah, I think if he can play this plant and then with the yellow afterwards, play it off the red into that same corner, which then opens up the pocket for the yellow that's on the top rail, and then the frame's open. So he plays quite softly.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, it's just hung there.
Very nearly. Very, very nearly.
Bit of jiggery pokery going on now between Conor and Liam. Well, Conor Treacy tried to play the loss of turn shot there, but he's just pushed Liam White's red over that corner bag.
Foul.
I think Liam tried to do the same shot then, knock Conor's yellow in, and it's failed to hit anything. What's your shot then here, Jimmy? Screwing back and knocking in
Yeah.
the red ball.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, well executed. I wasn't sure he meant to try and cover that red at the bottom of the table there as well, which he has done with that yellow by the looks of it.
Yeah, Liam's in a bit of trouble here.
Well, that's one way to get out.
He's still got the 3-ball plant, but it could go wrong.
I think you play it and you play it firm, and you'd like to think the yellow will probably, the second yellow will probably come back out. Slightly overrun it, but he does have a big bag with the red ball that's over this right hand corner. Just got to keep the cue ball in check.
Yeah, as you say, the pocket played big because of the red.
Well,
And
this
he's left
yellow's
himself, a chance now.
Yep, frame ball this, Jimmy, this yellow.
Not an easy one, but a lot easier when you're 4-1 up and not 4-1 down this shot. Yeah, played it nice. Nice and positive.
Yeah, Treacy now looking more confident of the two players. And that black goes in for a 5-1 lead now for Conor Treacy.
Frame set. Then White's break. Frame by 5 frames to 1.
It's a nice hit from Liam. Cleanest one he's hit for sure.
red. Liam's hung. Well, he's elected to play lots of turn. He's obviously had a little check there, Conor Treacy, to see if that red ball, that's the two that's stuck together at the bottom, the one that's nearest the pocket goes past the yellow, and I think he's made the decision that it doesn't. So that in turn, well. Just seems a little bit like Liam sort of giving up the ghost.
Snatch your call.
This is where you've got your opponent struggling a bit, and you know he's not having the greatest time of it. You've got to keep your concentration now and not going off and float with pockets like that.
Plus and check.
Nice shot from Liam. I'd now put Liam as a favourite for this frame. No, he goes off though. Oh, Liam. Oh, that's a bit of a Brucey. That's for sure. Hold his hands up in acknowledgement there. Of a fluke snooker.
One cushion escape though for Conor.
It's close. It's close. Oh.
Well, he thought he dropped it. Now then. Does Liam have to play the double here, or can he try and get on this red? I wouldn't say the safety's an option now, unless you get right behind, just nudge that red that's over right at the top of the table.
You can maybe just rest on top of it, going right at the top of the table, and leave the cue ball behind the 8. Can he play the loss of turn shot? Not sure if he can.
I don't think that would be advisable. If he plays that and just leaves that over the bag, Conor does it back to him and leaves his snooker on the last red.
Well, that's a surprise for me.
Twice up and down, bottom right hand corner. I don't think that double is ever on.
Hello.
Hello, Jimmy.
If he'd have snookered him there behind the 8 ball, that would have been incredible.
I think you're You're only entitled to have one of them every so often,
Yeah,
not
that's
two in
it.
the same frame.
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe play the screw shot over for the black, not trusting to bump off the rail. That looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's a nice shot. Because, of course, the middle pocket comes into play there. I mean, it would be a bad shot to screwing off, but it certainly comes into play. And this was 6-1. And Liam can't say he's not had his chances.
Right.
Conor Treacy now breaking off. Frame number 8. He's 6-1 up. Cut the balls off this break and an open frame, and then you can see the end of this match. It's going to have to be the red balls. This is the ball next to the black.
Red balls in play.
It's the biggest problem for Conor Treacy.
Extension call.
Don't forget, we've still got the 2 semis in the final from event 3. That's still to come. First semi-final will be at 6:30. Tom Cousins versus Hitan Patel. That'll be followed by the second semi-final. That's Jez Graham and Sean Chipperfield. Obviously the final will come after those semis. Also later we've got the Women's Pro Series to come and some Challenger Tour matches as well. So plenty to look forward to this evening on Ultimate Pool. Meanwhile, Conor Treacy is now just 4 balls away from booking his place in the quarter-final of event 4. He's opting to come up the table and now play the cut into the centre. He's got to dig this one in, get the cue ball into that top rail. He's just standing there where he wants the cue ball to land on that rail to come straight down for the black into the bottom right hand corner. This is the one, got to cue through this, head down, a little bit aside. He's played it very nicely, and this black ball for the match. And down it goes in an under the weather. Liam White has been defeated by 7 frames to 1, but Conor Treacy been pretty clinical in that, Jimmy.